There are some of you that you go to work, you find yourself a little boyfriend, little girlfriend, you guys fell in love, get married, and I'm happy for you. But there's some of you who's already in a relationship. You go to work, you find yourself a little work girlfriend or a little work boyfriend, you buy a work car, get a work house, and start a work family. And that interfere with your actual family. When I started working at a hotel, my sister told me not to get in a relationship with anyone. There were 6 women working there along with me and the other guys. 4 of them were like in their 40s, 50s. The other 2, I'm gonna call D. D was 19 when I met her. And then there was Tia. You know that song that goes, Big Body Tia, Tia, buck up on a friend, friend? That's Tia. Tia had that drunk in the truck, that Nicki Minaj. She had that goat walk. Before anyone start going into my comments, let me just say, I'm not into goats. D was a bit younger than I expected because I was 3 years older than D. And the only other person that was there was Tia. And Tia was in a relationship, which makes her unavailable. So D and I started dating. And let me just say, before D and I started dating, no one seemed to have an interest in me except for Tia, but Tia put me in the friend zone. When they saw me treating D, getting stuff for her, going out, spending, D showing up in new hairstyle every month, then all of a sudden, the rest of the ladies wanted my attention. Eventually, D and I, we were dating for 3 months until we had our first argument. D was telling me that she doesn't like the fact that Tia is my friend and she's everywhere where I am. And I was like, D, I don't like your friend either. They are very nosy. Whatever D and I did, D would go and tell them, and then they will come back, twist around the story. So if D and I go on a date and we did something, they'll come back and go, oh, I heard you went on a date with D. I heard you guys did this. I heard you guys did that. And I'll go to D and say, D, stop telling them what we're doing. Because they're going to come back to me and they're going to twist around what you said to make it seem like you're lying. I even say, okay, watch this. I told D something. D told them. They came back and it was completely the opposite of what I told D. I said, D, your friend cannot be trusted. I did not tell her to stop talking to her friends. If you're dating someone and they're telling you to stop talking to your friend because they don't like them, what's the point of you guys dating? Anyway, D and I got into an argument where she saw me talking to my sister. She didn't know she was my sister, so when I got inside, she was yelling, screaming at me about cheating on her while I'm at the workplace. And everyone's just looking at her saying, D, that's his sister. All you gotta do is slap her glasses on his face and he looks just like his sister.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty.
She stormed off and then her friend, I'ma call her Bad. She walked up to me and said, hey, if D's not gonna give you no later, you can always come by my place and I'll sort you out. Just ensure you bring $3,000 and put it on the counter. And I'm looking at her like, girl, show me your Carfax. Because I know that list is more than 3 miles long. I have heard stories about your past. So I went to D and I said, D, your friend just offered to have sex with me if I'm willing to pay her. And D, she was like, I don't believe that. She would never do such a thing. I start noticing that it changes in D. If I want to go out with D to a movie or something, she's telling me that she can't go because she has something to do or she's busy that day. Then she'll hit me up like a day or 2 later and ask, hey, are you still going to the movies? So like, my friends were going to the movies and I was saying, you wanted to go to the movies this weekend, so we could all just go together. And I'm like, D, I don't want to hang with your friends. If I can't hang alone with you, I do not want to hang with your friends. It will seem like we're not together and we are just friends. This been going on for a while. I send her a text saying, if I can't hang out with you by yourself and every time I'm at work and I'm trying to talk to you, your friends are hanging around trying to listen to our conversation, it makes no sense. If you see someone else out there that you're interested, don't have me waste my time sitting here waiting for you. I'm not gonna wait for rain to fall in a drought She saw my text, read it, and she didn't reply. I turn up to work. She's arguing why I'm not talking to her, and I told her why I'm not talking to her. She read my text and didn't reply. So we're there arguing, and I say, you know what? Forget it. Let's just scrap it, start fresh. Everything's going cool. One day, I'm there sitting down, trying to enjoy my day, and she walked up to me and said, I heard that. I just stopped her and said, I heard a rumor that we broke up. And I just ended right there. It was only 3 days after we broke up. Her friend, Fab, walked up to me and said, well, since I'm not dating anyone right now, I'm still available. You can always date me for the right price. Nah, I'm good. I don't want to date my mother.